All right, what's up, guys? We're back at it. Allegheny National Forest. Nice spring, proper spring weather this time. And we're going to do a 3-day, 2-night up here at Morrison Loop Trail. So you're ready to get going? Getting a late start today, but heading to camp just a couple of miles in. What do you say we get out of the parking lot and onto the trail? You might notice these from time to time, but you'll see these, it looks like a letter I, and those are the old markings that they used to use around here before they switched to diamonds or, you know, blue blazes or yellow blazes. But if you see one of those on a tree and you think you're lost, you're probably in better shape than you think you are. All right, guys, just checking in. So again, we are in Allegheny National Forest. We are doing the Morrison Loop Trail. We got a little bit of a late start today, so we got up here about 6. And we'll probably do about 3 miles in and get one of the campsites down along the creek. They're beautiful. We're gonna have some fun and break it up and do try to do 2 nights up here. And it's looking like our second night should be a rainy one, so that will be fun. So happy to be up here and wearing shorts. If you do what we did, come out of the parking lot, make a left. You're gonna hit a couple of switchbacks, which I'm in right now. And then immediately on your left, you're going to see some really nice campsite start to set up for you. And again, none of these are designated. It's just basically dispersed, but you can clearly see where people have had fire rings and things like that established. So just after a couple of miles, make your way down to the beautiful Morrison Run. This is just a gorgeous section of trail. Come on, we're going across here, and you'll find good tenting, honestly, for the next several miles. See Mike making his way down, but there's a really nice waterfall up here. Just gonna cruise down to show it to you. Just moseying my way through this beautiful canopy of hemlock here, and it's about 7:35, so we are burning some daylight, but we've got a couple of nice sights coming up here shortly. Getting dark fast, but I wanted to show you where we're calling home for the night. And that's up Morrison Run. And we found ourselves a pretty nice site here. It's up high and dry away from the water. Gonna go ahead and get the tent set up. Mike will be over here in the hammock, and yeah, looking forward to this. Thanks for joining us. All right, it's about 9 o'clock. I got the old big Agnes Tiger Wall over there. Threw some lights in. I love doing that. I think we're just gonna chillax for a little bit around here and then start getting some dinner on. All right. So for dinner tonight, I'm gonna go back in again with the Backpackers Pantry. This is the Kathmandu curry. And then Mike's got the ultimate meal in that foil right there. What do you have in there? Ground meat?
Potatoes, mushrooms, green onions, and melt jalapeno or habanero cheese on top.
Well, that sounds a little bit more exciting than this, but this isn't too bad. I've had it before. All right, just about 11. And finished up with dinner. Looking forward to warming up in the tent tonight, and definitely going to get rain tomorrow, so it should be an interesting day. All right, camp is cleaned up. I just wanted to show you, this is about 5 minutes after I said, wow, what a beautiful day it was. And you can see all that gray starting to come in. A little whitetail just scurried right up here to say, there he goes. There she goes.
What do you say, guy? Good morning. Let him be.
Classic Pennsylvania stream. It's always a little weird when you just find like abandoned sleeping bags in the middle of nowhere. All right, so we got off trail. Just wanted to follow the creek. But what was cool was we did pick up some of those old letter I looking markers because the trail's been rerouted. We found some of the old markers and it just made sense that following this would take us back down to the reservoir. If you look out into the opening right there, you'll see we made it down. Yeah, this is gorgeous. So we've, you know, like most smaller bodies of water lead to bigger bodies of water. But this is really, really pretty here. So that's where Morrison Run comes and empties out into the Allegheny Reservoir. And real nice surprise, we're actually getting some of the clouds breaking up. Got the sun poking out. I don't think that's gonna be foreshadowing of things to come, but it's certainly enjoyable right now. We weren't expecting that. So we're up out of the reservoir area and it'll be steady uphill for quite a while right now. One of the great things about this trail and a lot of hiking in Pennsylvania in general is getting to sections where you start to come across these boulder fields. And I love that. Start to definitely get a little elevation. You're probably hearing it. But up we go. Haven't seen you guys a lot so far today, but we kind of went off. They did a trail reroute. We didn't follow that. We took the old markers. Now we are down on what I think is called Carruthers Run. Did find a nice little camp spot here, and we do have some water, but considering all the rain, I'm going to take a little poke back here into these pines and see if we can find something that might offer us a little bit more shelter. So after searching around for a bit, we kind of settled on this spot. A little more open than we'd like it because I know the rain's coming in for sure. Beautiful spot, and hopefully we don't get too beat up tonight. Campsite's way down there across that creek in that valley, but I wanted to show you. We saw these rock openings and overhangs from over where we were. Oh yeah. Yeah, bear much? That's perfect. Yeah, all right, check out this one. This is why it's so great to get off trail just a little bit. Find some of these less traveled places. Here we see pre-dynastic megalithic stonework. And over here, we see the much cruder stonework. Really nice series of small falls that come through here underneath these big boulders. And every once in a while they kind of reveal themselves. Excuse me, tree. All right, not exactly bushcraft, but it's what we've got. And the reason we did that is we knew there was nothing we were going to be able to do about it. It was coming our way. But the raindrops have started. Hang on, this should be fun. So the rain's held off long enough that we decided to make dinner right out here. Nothing fancy tonight. Tried and true, a little ramen and salmon. I don't know if you can hear it, but the owls are going crazy back behind us over here. But I just want to say thanks again for joining us. We've been really lucky so far again with the weather. We might actually just move and do the fire out here at the open fire pit instead of the one that we put underneath the tarp. But a long way to go for the rest. Here's a little tour. Well, I can't believe we're sitting by the fire at what time is it? About 9:30?
It's almost 9:30.
and supposed to be, you know, torrential thunderstorms and everything like that, so we really dodged one. But what a beautiful night. Really appreciate you guys joining us on this one. All right, good morning. That's the view out of the tent. We didn't really get the rain until it was off and on for quite a while, but it really started to come down consistently till about 11, and kind of went right through till now, which is nice. Rain came down pretty much all night, still drizzling now, but I think that helped put me to sleep, and slept through pretty soundly. But just got up. We're gonna get camp packed up and head out of here. But we only needed to use this little temporary tarp setup that we did a few times. We were fortunate enough to be able to hang out by the fire most of the night. All right, 8:56 a.m. We are heading out. Camp is clean. Rain cover is on because it's going to be a slog the whole rest of the way back. Hiking in the rain is as much a part of it as anything. And this is just peaceful and unbelievable. Nice little tough slog coming up there from where we camped last night, but I want to show you something here. So we're on the Rimrock Loop, which again is an extension of the Morrison Loop Trail. But if you ever wanted to see a black bear, apparently all you got to do is go down here to the right, and they got one right back there. Just kidding, guys. I think that's the name of the trail. All right, guys, behind me you'll see the sign here for Morrison Loop. To the right would be the Rimrock Loop if you just wanted to do that side, and the campground is down at the bottom. There's also some sites, some tent sites, hammock sites on this trail as you approach the reservoir. All right, guys, so we're just heading on the last little lollipop stick section of the loop, and really appreciate you guys coming along. It's been a hell of a lot of fun. Finally made it back to the trailhead here at Morrison Loop. You can tell we're back in civilization with the trucks going past, but had a great time. Appreciate you joining us. See you back out on the trail. Just figured since we were up here, we'd take a quick stop over at the Rimrock overlook. And that's the Allegheny reservoir out there. You can see we're in a lot of rain today. You can see these rock faces here. They're legit. Check it out. And where we were camped yesterday, last night, was just around the tip of this little overlook here, and we were down in the valley below. All right, check it out. Pretty cool, very steep walk. And this goes, if you stay on this, this will take you all the way down to the beach, across the bridge at the reservoir. And this can be a lot of fun when it's crowded. All right, it's wet. I'm in flip-flops, and this is probably not the best judgment call, but this is one of those little crags you can make it up through. Check it out. A little tight. Coming. Okay. We emerge. And the rain's even picked up. Carefully step up here. Hey, do yourself a favor anytime you're up in Allegheny National Forest, particularly over towards the Kinzu Dam side. Take a stop off at the Rimrock hiking trail. You'll have a blast. Even if you don't go down to the beach, there's enough bouldering and just the views alone are worth the trip.